penalty area here for an early chance. One to deal with here for Sanev, who was out full stretch. And now Sasu. Josh Davison does well, and he goes for goal. Well, there wasn't quite enough bend on that one. Risky move at the back by Wimbledon, and they get themselves in a spot of bother and concede the penalty. Reed from the spot finds the corner. Stevenage ahead with 55 minutes. And there comes James Tilley, and Tilley is brought down. The referee plays the advantage, and Tay Ashby-Hammond in the... Well, the full-time whistle sees the game end in a draw. That does mean, though, we are heading to penalties to decide who gets the extra points. Big decisions to be made. Who fancies it? Reed scored a penalty in the 90 and slots one in here. The opening penalty gives Stevenage the lead. Emphatic equaliser, it's 1-1. Sasu with the strike. It's the new boy, Kane Hemmings, who may just have been watching the previous penalty. Smashed in. Two, just about. Well, we've seen some pretty decent penalties so far. Alex McDonald, the latest to strike. Here is Brown, who thunders in his spot kick. It's 3-3. For Sakaski. Nice replacement, it still works. Dere doesn't feel the pressure and makes it 4-all. Nathan Thompson put his laces through that, and now the pressure is on for AFC Wimbledon. Tilley slams in. Nick Freeman is the first to see his penalty saved. Sanev down to push away. It's Lakin with what could be the decisive spot kick, and it just about is. The additional points heading the way of AFC Wimbledon. Well, in the EFL Trophy, AFC Wimbledon continue their excellent form. Johnny Jackson, all smart.
We've just seen the drama of the penalty shootout there. Johnny obviously got us our bonus point, if you like. What's your thoughts on the performance tonight?
You know what, I'm buzzing with that. I'm buzzing for the players, especially the young boys who have come into the team and stepped up to the plate tonight. And to get the extra point is obviously, you know, well pleased with that. But I think it was the least we deserved from the game. So I'd like to have won it because I felt like we merited the win. So to get the little, you know, the bonus at the end there to win the shootout, because I didn't want the lads, you know, if you do end up going to lose a shootout, to think, you know, that they hadn't performed well and that I wouldn't be pleased with them. So, you know, you go away with it feeling like...
Knows if there's a goal, and there's a disappointing header back to the goalkeeper there. Daniel Imray. not on the right bandwidth. Cross comes Tilly to take the corner, but he takes it short to Charlie Lakin, left-footed into the mix it goes, and there's the header in at the far post. Josh Davison rising higher than anybody else, and he finds the corner with aplomb. Forward, options out wide, that's a brilliant ball, slipped in behind. Great play from Crystal Palace, great stop by the goalkeeper, and Wimbledon are able to... White at the moment. They do manage to keep the ball. The ball's played back, oh, and it's not a good back pass at all. It's allowed in Davison, there's the shot, and there's the finish for two. A huge deflection. It's very unlucky from a Crystal Palace point of view, but Davison, like all good number 9s, is there to punish the mistake at the back for Wimbledon to come forward. Brilliant hold-up play. Ali Al-Hamadi by the corner flag. Trips over his opposite number, but continues with the ball at his feet. Is he going to go all the way? Ali Al-Hamadi towards the penalty spot. Palace are in the way, but they've not cleared it. Then the shot comes in from Davison. Headed away once more. As far as Davison, it's a great save. And the rebound is saved as well. And maybe now saved again. And over the crossbar. Well, that was pinball.
Through to the knockout stages of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Happy with our night's work?
Yeah, the challenge before the game said to the lads, if we win, we're through. Let's make sure that we get the job done. You know, it was good that we got the job done Saturday in the FA Cup, and we had a different challenge tonight. But you know, another cup competition, and can we get through? And we've done that. So in 3 days, gone, you know, advanced in both competitions. So well pleased with the night's work.
Josh Davison, 3 goals in 2 games. He's given you a lot to think about at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, and brilliant from Josh. 2 good finishes. A little bit of help, I think, with the second one, but and created a lot of chances. Could have, you know, maybe got a hat trick on another night. So that's what you want. And these nights here, when they come on Saturday, opportunities to, you know, to impact it, and a lot of opportunity for him and other lads tonight to, you know, give me something to think about. And I think it was a good all-round performance, and obviously got a win and a clean sheet, so everyone can be...
Runs into Brown, here comes Sarsu. Aaron Sarsu has stolen possession, he's going to go for goal here, and he's going to find the corner, and it's Wimbledon that leads. Ryan Schofield, the goalkeeper, will be disappointed that he's not done more there. Persistent play by Aaron Sarsu, though, who did well initially to steal the ball off of Devlin. Well, Schofield is waiting for the press. Here comes the press. It's another big chance here for Wimbledon, and perhaps one that they should have taken. Blistering start in this game by Johnny Jackson's side. Portsmouth looking to find a way through, but again snapping in, making the challenges. It's Wimbledon, and Davison bursts away and scores another. What a start here from Wimbledon tonight. Josh Davison, once he was given the opportunity. More defending to do here for the Portsmouth defence. Punched away by Schofield, into the path of Pearce, and Pearce makes it 3. Of clearances away. The referee happy for the game to proceed. There might be room inside the area here, and Portsmouth with a big chance to get back into it. Yengi though. Martin's pass around the corner. Portsmouth building nicely here. This may be their chance. They have one back. Yengi. Well, there's another chance here for Wimbledon to attack. And that looked like a foul, and it was, and the whistle from the referee. And this will be a yellow card for Rafferty. And the free kick is driven low and driven through by Harry Pell. Just 3 minutes into the second half, and the 3-goal advantage for Wimbledon restored. Portsmouth put the pressure on, and Devlin has done well here. Devlin finds White, Sam White finds the corner. Underneath Sanev it goes, Portsmouth have a second of the night, and there is still plenty of... Long clearance forward is cleared away pretty easily. And now off goes Neville here for Wimbledon. Streaks clear, unselfishly plays the pass, and that should be that here for Wimbledon, who have goal number 5. The substitute, Al Hamadi, is there. Neville does really well to steal possession. Burst clear, has a quick look up as well, and in the interest of wrapping up the game decides to play the pass, and it's the simplest of finishes for Al Hamadi.
I think it's been a while coming, but good to finally get it and through to the next round. So great performance from the team, and yeah, happy all round.
5-2 victory against the League One leaders, something to be very pleased with.
Yeah, definitely. Came into this game knowing the ability the team has and the form we've been in recently, and we've put another good performance together. So I think everyone's buzzing, everyone's pleased, but now we've got to go do it again.
Because I think our play deserved more. So as mad as it sounds, we won 5-2. We should have won by more. It was an outstanding performance from our team from start to finish. To come here and do what we've done, obviously against a team that's flying. Fratton Park's obviously notoriously difficult place to come, and they're top of League One, and John's got playing some brilliant stuff. So to perform the way that we did, and to get through, most importantly, is I'm delighted with it.
Aaron Sassu is one of the 10 changes that he made, his first senior goal. Do you feel he's deserved that for all his hard work, not only just this season but in pre-season as well?
Yeah, well listen, Sass, he was brilliant in pre-season, and he sort of forced our hand, as in keeping him around the group, and some of his, his chances have been limited as far as his involvement, certainly of late as well. But what I've been waiting for is that. I've been on at him about a goal, because for someone as good as him, it's taken too long for him to come, because he had opportunities, and when he's come on and stuff like that, he's had chances to score. So buzzing for him tonight, absolutely buzzing for him, and I thought he was like a menace on night, the way he got out and how direct he was with his play. Such a threat down that left side, and he'll remember this one for a while, won't he?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Don's TV. Unfortunately our last broadcast did cut out just due to a slight technical issue, but we are back and live, cold from Plough Lane.
Still cold.
Ahead of our round of 16 tie against Oxford United in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy here. As I said, a very, very cold Plough Lane. To my left, on my right on screen, I've got Reece, and I've got Stu Deakins as well. Welcome boys, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm just enjoying the tunes.
Yeah. Tunes layering out.
Quality tunes.
We will have some team news with you very, very shortly. I'll get that up on screen for you. There we go. In goal number 1, Nick Zanev, Isaac Ogundare and Lee Brown. At fullback, Paul Kalumbai and Ryan Johnson in the middle, with Jake Reeves and James Ball making up our midfield. James Tilley and Aaron Sassu on the wings, and Harry Pell playing in just behind Josh Davison. Your bench there, Alex Bass, Huss Biller, Jack Curry, Armani Little, Ryan McLean, Ethan Sutcliffe and Morgan Williams. Those last 3 all have been recalled from their loans in the recent 24 hours, which is good to see them involved today.
Yeah, and good to see that Morgan Williams has changed his hair.
Yeah, he's gone Paul Gascoigne, hasn't he?
He looks a little bit like Garnacho from Man United.
Yeah.
A little bit. I know it makes a little bit of a joke when I can't grow my hair, but what has he done? Hey look, the youth of today. The youth of today.
Yeah, exactly.
However, there we go. Nice little lineup there on screen for you there at home. Look, I'm excited. I said it obviously in our first broadcast, but I'll say it again. I'm really excited with that team. James Ball, a man who I have called for all season to start, and he has done today, which is very exciting. He's back, and hopefully we'll show what he can do today. James Tilley starts, and also look, Aaron Sassu. I think he's showed very, very good promise when he's been in the team, and I'm excited to see him tonight against what is a changed Oxford team, but still very, very strong. And yeah, what are you boys expecting from tonight?
I agree with you. I think it's a strong team, isn't it? In terms of, and it's a strong bench as well. So, hey, look, I think when you're in this competition, I know it's not the most prioritised trophy. I think once you get to this stage of the season, out of the League Cup, out of the FA Cup, this sort of like becomes the last cup you're in.
It all ends in a Wembley day out, doesn't it? So
right to Wembley.
If you think about it in that way, and it's decent money for the club. It's 100 grand if you win the whole thing.
Especially an important time of the season, January as well.
Exactly.
could go towards a transfer budget, a wage, paying off the stadium, of course. So all those things are very important. And like you said, a day out of Wembley, no one would ever say no to a day out of Wembley, I don't think.
And links in well to there's the other southern section today, isn't it?
Yes.
Spike looks like he. I don't think
Spike on the camera
Spike can move.
Yeah, it looks very, very
He's got
cold.
so many layers on.
There we go. Obviously, ours there is just the late kick-off. We've got Brighton under 21s versus Reading, Derby, Bradford, and Wickham versus West Ham under 21s there. Some big games, and obviously we'll be drawn against.
I think the other southern section is Peterborough, Crawley, but that's
I was just going to say, if Derby and Bradford's in the southern section, then
and Wickham are 1-0 up already.
West Ham.
Yeah, Derby, Bradford have not moved at all. They still are based up north. So yes,
it's interesting. There's still 2 academy teams left. Academy teams don't really go that far in this tournament, I believe.
Yeah, no, they've seen I think everyone expected them. I mean, we'll try and stay out of the politics of under 21s teams in this competition, but I do think there was expectations for those clubs to go further. But anyway, Brighton and West Ham are representing the under 21 side at the moment. There we go. On screen, there's a QR code there to watch tonight, and I follow if you are at home wanting to watch the game. The usual services for £10 British or the currency of the country you're watching in.
It's very handy QR code, isn't it?
Yeah. Shout out to Stu.
Well,
jumping into modern day technology, QR codes.
In all seriousness, I think when QR codes come in, I actually thought, I don't want to take off. But then I thought that with text messages. So it shows what I know about technology. But yeah, QR codes, flash that onto your phone, and it will go straight into. Not bad, £10 extra. You can stay at home, watch the game, and we will stay in the warm.
Freezing cold here today.
I don't know how much colder it's going to get. The wind chill along here this evening, isn't it?
If there was no wind, that should be alright, but the wind is just.
I was chatting to the groundsman earlier actually, and just saying, was the game ever in doubt? And he was like, because the temperatures are not officially below freezing.
Yes.
It's the wind chill, but that doesn't make an awful lot of difference.
I also think now we're back at Plough Lane. We've got a good ground. I do think we're good with that, and we saw games called off earlier in the season in London, and obviously we've not had one off yet, which is obviously fantastic and a great credit to our grounds team.
Definitely, I agree.
I want to talk about Aaron Sassu because I think he's been fantastic when he's been showed to today, and I think today's a big chance for him to make a stamp on, starting in the league and really making more minutes. Obviously, only young, still only 18. But what a talent! I don't know what you boys have been thinking of him recently, but
I agree. I think even when we played championship side Coventry at the start of the season, he played really well. He's just fast. He just loves to run at defenders. He's just brilliant. Yeah, I really rate Sassu. I think we've got some great strikers, wingers. And let's hope he can grab a couple of goals tonight. He scored against Portsmouth in the last round, a decent goal. But highly rate him.
He's played well now. He played well in that game, actually.
Yeah, he's made a good showing against the 3 teams I can think of. Obviously, Coventry in the Championship. I think he looked alright against Ipswich on Saturday. Definitely put in an encouraging performance. I think he bodied Jeremy Sarmiento within the first 5 minutes of him being on. So I always like to see that from a player. And obviously had a fantastic performance against Pompey in the last round of the Cup. Obviously where we won 5-2, and a fantastic team performance, which, like we alluded to, obviously in the previous broadcast, before we were struck down by technical issues, we put it against a team who were for a long time unbeaten in League One. And it was a very, very different team for us.
And one of the favourites to go far in this competition as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's interesting, like I say, you've got loans that have come back in Sutton, Williams and Johnny Jackson. I was just calling different people. It's too cold to think. Johnny Jackson was saying, Sassu forced his hand because he was probably going to go out on loan. Forced his hand to stay around. Sassu hasn't gone out on loan anywhere, has he? He's stayed around the first team squad. I always think, when you've got players that have gone away on international duty with Omar and Ali, it gives other people chances, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And Josh Davison will be looking now. He's got at least 3 games. I think it was we worked out if Iraq and Lebanon don't qualify. I think he's got at least 3 games to really stamp his mark on this team and show what he can do. And I mean, he's done that. Colchester with 2 goals, and he's also enjoys this competition because he's scored a few this year for us.
That's a good link actually, because I think goal-wise, Spike, I think I've got the goals there all spread around.
Look at that.
I know. It's as if we do it properly. Interestingly, Jake Reeves moved into another bracket. I think he's got 4 goals this season. Jake Reeves?
I believe so.
So when you actually look at the goals. Spike working, bless him. When you look at the goals, it's all spread around.
Obviously with Ali away now, Ali with the bulk of the goals, but we're not a team that relies on one goal scorer, which is always nice. Obviously Ali's got the bulk, but the other guys are scoring. Obviously James Tilley lit up the league at the start of the season. I think a slight change in system hasn't helped him out as much.
I feel like it was until Ali started scoring as well. That's
the good thing was it shows that we don't just rely on Ali, and we didn't just rely on James Tilley. We've got those options. to score goals. There we go. Ali's face slightly blocked out there by some of the graphics. But there we go. Goals in all competitions so far.
Good job to do, bless him.
There we go.
So yeah, if you look
Ali
at
there with 17 goals in all comps.
Incredible.
Fantastic.
it's mad, isn't it?
James Tilley behind him, then Josh Davison, Omar Bugill, me again, Jake Reeves, and then a whole bunch of players there on 3, 2 and 1, which is always really good to see.
It took quite a while for Ali to start scoring. Like,
it did.
If he had quite a rough start to the season, missing a couple of penalties, he could be on 22 goals, maybe.
Yeah, I think, I don't want to... There's been games since then, hasn't there, or am I wrong with that?
No.
Oh, sorry. I always thought it was in chronological order. I've not seen that properly. Yeah, it's up to date. Apologies for the slander.
And when you look at it, he scores goals in bunches, doesn't he? So
Yeah.
Patrick against Tranmere, Doncaster, a brace against County, a brace against Swindon, a brace against Ramsgate. So
just shows how good he is, doesn't
you're
he?
right though.
He uses both feet as well. Which
Yes.
is perfect.
You're
The
right
thing
what you're
was-
saying, Reece. Sorry, I was just saying. You're right what you're saying. He didn't score early on, did he? We were saying like he was going on getting in the right positions.
He was doing the right
yeah.
things.
17 goals. Just scored some fun.
Yeah, I think the Chelsea game really showed his qualities as well, because he wasn't scoring, but he was a nuisance for that back line, and it wasn't a weak Chelsea back line. You know, you had Levi Colwell in there, and Thiago Silva. I want to say, if memory,
Maybe.
no. Spike's on shaking his head. Levi Colwell played. Badia Shield, yes, of course. But it was still Premier League players. I'm getting my Chelsea squad mixed up.
I know
We
it's bad
put
TV. I'm just looking around to see. Yeah, people gradually coming in. It's really weird for this competition to have 3 stands open. I think you should
Well done,
all-
Tom. Don't need a beanie like the other 2 softies. Exactly.
What?
I mean,
That's
I am
my dad's,
regretting
by
it.
the way.
My ears are freezing.
Let's be fair, right? Tom's got more hair than me, and so has Reece got more
Well,
hair.
we wouldn't
than me.
know under that hat.
No, trust me, I've got no hair there. I actually shaved my head today, thinking that's a bit stupid. And I did say to Josh Davison when he came in, I bet you're glad you shaved your hair off. He must want to get that hair back very quickly.
Yeah, keep it warm.
I think it's just freakish for January, isn't it? Any other comments have we got in one?
Any comments coming in? Get your comments
predictions
coming in. Yeah.
for today?
Predictions are always exciting. See what everyone's thinking. I mean, there we go. We'll win.
From
I
Mrs. M,
agree.
from Miss M.
Let's hope so.
I agree.
I think we'll be close. Obviously, Oxford in 5th, and they've made only a couple changes from their
they're a strong
6-2 loss. Even though they lost on Saturday, they still lost to a championship team, a good championship team. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one. I think we'll draw, but then we'll win on penalties.
Oh,
It's always exciting.
a longer game if it's penalties.
Yeah, and it will go straight to pens.
Yes,
We also won on
penalties.
penalties against Stevenage, and we had some brilliant penalties.
Yeah. Aaron Sassey's pen was. I mean, I banged on about him today, but
The Stevenage was technically like a training ground one, wasn't it? Where, because there was no pressure, no one behind the goal.
No.
All the penalties are top corners, weren't they, and stuff
Yes.
like that. I'm trying to think, did Tan save one of their penalties or did they miss? I can't
do
think
you know what? Nick Sander's penalty record must be quite good, because I've seen it. I definitely saved more than. There's that Northampton one that really stands out from 2 seasons ago. I think it was, or 3 seasons ago.
He celebrated in front of the
yeah.
behind the goal.
And what a save that was, though, as well. I think that was.
Final whistle.
It was keeping us up as well, wasn't it? Or it was in a bid to keep us up, and it was great. Big pressure moment, and he stepped up. So if it's penalty today, back him to save it. And there you go. Zach Thompson.
I agree.
2-0.
I don't know. I have no
2-0. I think Oxford are going to really challenge us today. If you forget, Oxford are a very, very good side, and we've played against them over the years, and they've always been a quality opposition. Yeah, a bit of a bogey team as well. Apart from we played them, and now this is years ago on telly. We beat them 3-0, which was unbelievable.
Oh, that was when the dodgy foul, wasn't it, on the edge of the area? I can't believe we scored it now. Alfie Yeager? I can't believe we scored. There was a
Anyone watching, if you can get those goal scores up for us, and put those in the comment section.
at Plough Lane. I think Jack Rodoni scored.
We did behind closed doors, wasn't it? We went 1-0 down.
No.
That was early on after.
Oh yeah, on the Robbo. Yeah, we went 1-0 down. And
that was the
funnily
great goal
enough,
by Jack Rodoni.
It was.
Mark Robinson's first game in charge was in this competition against Oxford, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were just saying if we get through tonight, we equal
our best record. Yeah,
best records in that.
Alan Birch there with a tight win this evening. I think it will be a very close game. I agree with you, Alan.
What would
although
the
I'm ever confident of Don's win.
Plough Lane when the game finishes? That would be a good prediction.
Yeah, minus 87. 2-1, Josh Davison.
Hopefully he scores.
We know Josh. He's got 8 goals this season.
Yeah. With limited minutes as well. Like I'm liking. Just before obviously Ali headed off to the Asia Cup, them two up top was really
Imagine
exciting.
Ali watching today. If Ali you are watching, I bet it's about 20 degrees or 25 degrees in Qatar. It's not that cold here.
In a pool somewhere.
We miss you.
I wonder where he'd rather be at the moment.
Darius Charles scored the goal with his right foot after the dodgy foul. There we go. Thank you, Rob.
Oh,
Good boys watching on from home.
Thank you for joining us today, Boise.
Yeah,
obviously
virtually.
didn't want to come here.
I don't blame
From the warmth of your home, yeah.
That's 2 games on the trot, boys. Has not been here. Everyone think it's cold.
It is freezing, isn't it? It is absolutely freezing.
Picture-wise, what we actually can't see Spike.
Yeah,
He's only got his eyes
behind a
showing.
hood, very, very thick North Face coat, and
What
his.
fixtures obviously might be a good idea to look through the fixtures for after this.
Yeah. What's going up? Wrexham on Saturday, which I will be attending. Very exciting.
You're off to the where is it?
The racecourse ground.
I've got that the wrong way. Do you know what? Right, I've actually got that the wrong way around.
Yeah, it goes 28, 27, 29.
How do you confuse me?
There we go. Obviously, we head off to Wrexham, head off to Wales on Saturday. Before we welcome Crawley to Plough Lane, and then it is Mansfield. We welcome a rearranged fixture on the Tuesday night with a visit to the University of Bradford Stadium, which will be exciting. Bradford always a strong team, but seems to be down the table a little bit.
Interesting, they got beat at home, didn't they, by Crawley 4-2.
They did, big scoring.
I actually thought Crawley looked like quite a decent side, like especially when we got the red cards for Joe Lewis. They kept, they kept on coming at us for the last half an hour.
It was a tough game when they come to us. And it was. I know people go 2-1 result there. That was a really good result for Crawley.
Yes.
Yeah, massive. And Crawley started the season really strong. They were up there. They were really, really sort of tipped to go down, I think, after they lose Dom Telford early on.
That's right.
And then everyone sort of said they're not going to do well. And James Tilley, of course, he chose for greener grass here at Plough Lane.
Who could forget about James Tilley? Actually, you know what, in all seriousness, 10 goals, started the season really, really well.
Really strong.
I actually don't think he's actually played that bad. It's just that I think, unfortunately, when you start so quickly, we said it, didn't we?
Yeah.
When you set that standard, everyone thinks you're going to score every week.
Yeah, and unfortunately, as most things go, you can't score every week. But
well, if you could, you're Haaland and Man City. And
Man City, you wouldn't be in League Two. But no, I think that's a good run of games. I think to really show us as a quality team. I think they'll challenge us, Crawley and Wrexham. There you go. Need Wimbledon back in the Premier League. I agree. However, Chelsea away was not a great experience in a away Premier League ground.
It wouldn't be warm in the Premier League, to be fair. But
no, it wouldn't be actually. That's very true. Weather affects every club regardless of level. But no, there you go. Only -4 degrees wind chill. Oh, that is cold.
-35.
Drew, where are you watching from? Where it's -35.
There's too many questions, Drew, from that one.
Yeah, Jerry, watching from the French Alps, even colder here. Oh, everyone's colder.
But they can ski down mountains.
I was going to say, isn't it colder when it snows? Can it be too cold to snow? Am I right in here thinking that? Spike, you with me on that one? Can it be too cold to snow?
We've gone from football analysis to meteorological observations here.
Anybody watching from like a sunshine in
Qatar?
Qatar or on a beach somewhere. Yeah,
Ali, are you watching?
We're not jealous.
Ali,
We're not jealous at all. And good luck to Ali. I think before we play Wrexham, I think they played their first game. Would that be right?
Friday night, I believe, isn't it? Yeah. Is that still a friendly, or is that when the Edge Cup starts? I believe he's got one more friendly, haven't they?
I think it starts on the 12th, I think. But I don't know about you, but I'm going to tune in to see whether how they get on.
Lebanon are playing in the opening game against Qatar. Omar Beagle could be starting in that one.
Yeah. Hopefully he will be. I mean, he's been in good form, yeah.
Like when Cameroon beat Argentina in the picture.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Roger Miller? I don't know, I'm showing my age there. But I'm talking, Spike's just nodding his head.
Yeah, Spike. Too cold to talk. However, going back to our next round of games, I think it's a real test for us and a real chance to show how good we are on our squad depth. Obviously, with the January window, the squad could be changing. Who knows? But if the squad going as it is, I think Josh Davis and Harry Pearl, they work well together. Obviously, Harry Pearl will be serving his suspension for his 2 yellow cards accumulated on Saturday. But I think Josh Davison's got a chance.
Weird, aren't they? They don't count in this competition.
This competition,
yes. Obviously, Johnny Jackson has obviously got further two games.
Yes, he will be
upstairs. He'll probably be happy today.
Buzzing, upstairs in the warm.
I'm quite excited for Wrexham. I think it's a chance to show how good of a team we are, because I think Josh Davis and Harry Pearl, Sasser even, they've played quite well in the last games. I think Wrexham only lost 3 times at home in 2023. So there's a stat. But let's hope we can break that. I think we can, definitely.
I agree. Zach Thompson there, that's Fahrenheit stateside.
Yeah, Zach, you're talking, I was going to say you're talking American. You are talking American. What's that in proper money? On that side of it?
I don't even know the maths to work it out, but cold, I imagine. Stuart, it's only too cold to snow.
This is why you don't ask for people's opinions.
I'm meant to be warm now, so...
I was watching the highlights of Wrexham beat Shrewsbury, didn't they, FA Cup?
Yeah.
And Shrewsbury...
I thought they played really well, yeah.
Isn't it Wrexham scored an unbelievable amount of goals at home? but hardly anything away. So
They won't
it's a
do
weird
though
one.
when we go there. Alex Bass will not be moved.
It's definitely a
Okay,
measure.
1.6 degrees. Very, very precise there from Spike. Thank you very much.
When we go to Wrexham, it's a good measure, isn't it? Because obviously we drew against them here.
Yeah, Ben
I think
Foster
we should
in
have
goal
won as well.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Funny enough, right, I was working away in Doncaster, and I rushed down here. So I sprinted through King's Cross Station, sprinted through Vauxhall. My mum picked me up from Ellsworth Station. I ran in. I tapped my season ticket on the barrier, and I hear a cheer. I'm thinking, we've scored. Get a little notification, 1-0 down. So that one nearly turned around and went home. But I did go in and watch us draw 1-0, which is always good.
US of A.
There we go.
And obviously you can
We
watch-
are international.
Yeah, and also you can watch the game live on iFollow in
Yeah,
the UK and internationally today.
course,
that's
yeah.
good. And I think they're going to be coming out very shortly.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Right, shall we get our predictions and head off to our rather cold seats?
I think we're going to win. I couldn't tell you what we're going to win by. I think
Gotta
we're
get a
gonna
score.
win today. 4-0.
4-0, okay, Reece.
1-0
If you're gonna push
and
me.
a win on penalties.
I'm going 2-1 James Ball brace. Here we go. Anyways, we will be here on the final whistle about 10 minutes.